Welcome to Successful Living. I'm your host, Rob Auclair, financial planner at Balanced Wealth Management in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. On today's show, we're going to talk about being grounded and how by finding your true self and becoming grounded, you can live a more successful life, you can make good decisions on the fly. We're then going to be joined by our tax expert, Greg Piccaro from Matrondo Piccaro Associates in Warwick, Rhode Island. And Greg's going to talk about PPP loans along with the 2021 tax updates. We're then going to talk about the 5 key aspects of personal finance. And then finally, we're going to answer a viewer question from a state employee who has this question on TIAA-CREF that I get from a lot of clients, so stay tuned for that. So let's get started. Today's word of the day is grounded. Grounded is to be well-balanced and sensible. So when I first started picking this word out, I thought about grounded and I said, oh, grounded is when you're a kid and you can't do stuff anymore and hopefully your parents have you refocus on good things. But, being grounded, I think, is just about understanding, again, your true self and being, true to what you're doing and trying not to get distracted. So here are some benefits to being grounded. One is you're unshakable. So during a crisis, grounded people can calmly get things done without panicking or losing their cool. A truly grounded person helps others by demonstrating that whatever happens is not the end of the world. Number 2, another benefit is you're reliable to others and yourself. Grounded people show up when they're supposed to. They don't make excuses for being late or underperforming. Instead, they plan ahead so they'll be able to meet commitments. A lot of times I always thought me being flexible was a good thing, but sometimes being grounded is you say what you're going to do and you do it. Number 3, stay humble. Truly grounded people don't feel they need to impress anyone. They believe what they do, again, is true. Number 4, they have a healthy self-esteem. So grounded people understand their value and project a quiet belief in their own abilities. This kind of self-assurance helps them take risks and pursue opportunities. And then finally, people that are grounded, they don't worry. Whatever happens, they believe they can handle it. Their attitude is something that you want to be around. So whether it's in business or in personal life, being able to make those decisions on the fly, where that comes from is you're grounded in what you believe in. And when then something comes your way, now you can answer it in the very best way you can. So, obviously we always do this. We tell you what some benefits are, but if you're saying, well, how do I become grounded? We're going to tell you how. So the first one is to meditate. So someone's been telling me, or many people have told me year after year after year, you need to meditate. And I really thought it was quirky or whatever. But what it does is it allows you to stop, breathe, focus, reset, and then move forward. And there's so many good things out there. You can take a class. There's apps out there. I've used a Calm app, also someone called Headspace. But very recently, I went to a yoga class and, it wasn't extremely strenuous, but it did help me reset. And I said, even though it's quirky, LeBron James does it and a lot of other people do it, maybe it works. So I'm going to keep trying. Number 2, disconnect from social media and news. Reduce your exposure. Everything can be negative. I find myself on Facebook flipping through and what did they do and what did they do and how do I do that to make sure that I'm comfortable. Surround yourself with positive things. I think the number one thing that I could tell you is don't put your phone near your bed. So you're not doing that. Leave that. So try other things. Number 3, connect with nature. If you like walking on the beach, if you like walking in nature, that's actually the true connection where you're getting grounded. Make it an everyday part of your life. During COVID, my wife and I would both love the beach, so we try to go there 2-3 times a week, and we'd either go for a walk or a jog. And number 4, forget yourself and serve others. Super important. If you're so focused on yourself, you become less open, less engaging, and really what you're doing is you want to find what you can help other people with. And then finally, what I'd like to say here, and I have to read this because word for word it made sense, don't even know where I got it, but when we're grounded in life, we're more present. We become calmer, more patient, and less stressed. Our minds become clearer and quieter. We tend to stop being distracted by making mental lists or focusing on the future. We feel a sense of calmness from being rooted and being firmly anchored in the present moment. And I think that really all says it. So stay tuned. We'll be joined by our tax expert, Greg Piccaro, when we come back.